No shortage of interesting stones in Battle Creek. Here's Penniman Castle in Battle Creek. It's a little wishing well out the front. What it would have taken to use all those stones. Let's look at a different angle. See all the little tiny stones? There. Really little. That's interesting arches to support the porch, the wraparound porch. There you can see the well with the handle to crank and the front porch, hiding behind the colorful trees. Here's the other side of the house. What a fascinating place. And a nice covered driveway. So you can park there and get inside if it's raining. Don't get wet. Well, we're coming up onto Kellogg. You know, Kellogg, all the cereal. I wondered when we got close to this area, there was a fragrance, shall we say. Battle Creek Plant, employee and visitor entrance. It's a pretty big place. Pretty big place. Across the street from the big building that I just showed you is the train track, trucker. I'm guessing it's supplies coming in. It's a pretty big building. And there are other buildings as well over in this direction. Make a lot of cereal. Now there's a visitor entrance there too, but I've got the dogs with me, and you know, health things in the atmosphere. They may not even have the tours. Anyway, so there it is. Big, big, big. Big, big, big. There's the monument to Sojourner Truth. Let's have a closer look. Well, I don't usually read these things, but this is awfully good. Sojourner Truth was born as the slave Isabella in New York State about 1797. As a child, she spoke only Low Dutch, and like most slaves, she never learned to read or write. While she was in bondage, she married Thomas, a fellow slave, and had 5 children. She was sold to 4 new owners before walking away to freedom in 1826. Isabella then settled in New York City until 1843, when she changed her name to Sojourner Truth. Relying on her deep religious faith, she was determined to travel the land as an itinerant preacher, speaking the truth and fighting against injustice. She became a prominent figure in several national social reform movements, working for the abolition of slavery, women's rights, temperance, prison reform, and the rights of former slaves. Sojourner first came to Battle Creek in 1856 to speak to the Quaker Friends of Human Progress. She moved to the area a year later and lived here for the last 26 years of her life. She died on November 26, 1883, and is buried in Oak Hill Cemetery. Sojourner Truth was perhaps the most famous African American woman in the 19th century America. For over 40 years, she was a passionate advocate for the dispossessed, using her quick wit and fearless tongue to fight for human rights. May her legacy live on. And truth shall be my abiding name. Lord, I have done my duty and I have told the truth and kept nothing back. What a brave, brave woman. My admiration for you. Job well done.